This video will not feature the rattling of my autofocus. You won't hear that da-da-da-da-da sound anymore. I turned it off, okay? A lot of people got annoyed and I started getting annoyed. So if I go out of focus in this video, it's because I'm not sitting perfectly still. So I know that I make a lot of Lush videos. I have done for about 3 years now, maybe 4, I think 3, but that's a long time. And in that time, you do end up talking about the same product sometimes, but the cool thing about Lush is that opinions can change, you can discover new things about Lush. And you know, like, I haven't done a video on the products that I use all of the time, or at least not for a really long time. So I thought today we would talk about the products that when I run out of them, I have to rebuy them. This is my Lush Essentials video. I feel like we needed something like this, you know, I feel like it's been a bit too deep on this channel sometimes, talking about analytics and should YouTubers complain. Let's talk about face products and bath products. Let's get the bath stuff out of the way. The first one is the Avo Bath Bomb. I've said this before, that like when I first tried it, I was really underwhelmed because it didn't have glitter in it. But also, this is now probably one of my favorite, this is definitely up there. It's not my all-time, it might even be my all-time favorite bath bomb. If you haven't already seen it, it's plain green in color, and when it goes in your bath, it turns your bath a plain green. But the smell is just so amazing. It's very citrusy. I don't really smell that much avocado. I smell like a lot of lemon in there, and I'm a massive fan of lemon scented products. So, and also this is really, really softening. Like, it makes you feel, oh, student boy's back. Hey girl. We haven't talked. It just makes you feel really, really relaxed. I don't know if it's just like a combination of the smell, like hitting your senses, and then like the things that are in the bath bomb. I would read the ingredients, but I have ripped them. Olive oil's in there apparently. What's on the other half of the label? Rosewood, apparently, and some lemon. See, I told you I was right. Anyway, if you're looking for the most visual experience of a bath bomb, this one isn't for you. But if you're just looking to actually relax and de-stress, this is perfect. Avo Bath. The second product is one that actually I haven't used in a really long time, but I was shopping for things that I needed to pick up again, and I saw this bath bomb and I was like, I forgot how much I love this one. It is the Dragon's Egg Bath Bomb. This one again is very citrusy, it's got a lot of lemon in there. Apparently it's got jasmine as well, which is interesting because I hate the smell of jasmine. But this bath bomb is so cool! Plain white on the outside, like an egg, but it's got loads of confetti in the middle. Like there's one little bit here that just fell out, but once that gets in the bath, like, it expands and it just looks really cool. Loads of different colors come out. It makes your bath orange. I actually had the privilege of being able to make a couple of these in the Lush factory when I went last year. I don't think the ones that I made ever went out on the sale because I did a rubbish job. But this also has popping candy in it. You can hear it popping in the bath. It's like a fire. It's like a dragon's egg being hatched, you know? Orange flames, crackling, confetti and stuff, you know? This one's a visual one and it smells wonderful. I love it very, very much. And I forgot, honestly, how much I loved it. Next up on bath products, we have a classic. This one, I feel like, is the first product that most people get. It's actually one of the first products that I ever got. I mean, if you know Lush products, you know what it is. And you know how important these are, how vital they are to the bathing experience. This is the Comforter. It smells of blackcurrant, and it brings back nostalgia for me. It brings back like memories of when I first found Lush. The reason I got into Lush, I think I've said this before, was I was buying Cherry a Christmas present, and she said she really loved Lush, and I'd heard of it, and I was like, ugh, I guess I'll go in this weird shop with bath bombs. What do you do with bath bombs anyway? And then I got her some presents, which are all orange scented, because she loves the smell of oranges. And then I found this and Golden Wonder, because it was Christmas, and I was like, whoo. And since then, I have often had a Comforter bubble bath. These make your bath so bubbly. I think this one is the one you get the most bubbles out of. This and Bright Side. Bright Side is also amazing, but I had to choose this just for nostalgia. Literally just, you can get away with using maybe like a third of this for a regular bubbly bath, half of it for a really bubbly bath, and a whole one if you're clinically insane, or if you just really like bubbles. Either will do. So that's actually all of the bath stuff. But next up we have a soap. And funnily enough, this is the only soap that I would call an essential from Lush. I'm not a massive fan of their solid soaps, if I'm honest. They don't lather all that well. Some of them are very, very softening, like the Rose Argan one. I don't know if that's what it's called, but the one that's a gourmet soap, that is amazing. But this one that I've chosen, allow me to open it. Oh, I opened it wrong. This is called the Lush Mechanic. This is a cold press soap, and it's got this really, really firm texture to it. It's got a little spanner in there. It smells like Snow Fairy, and these last so long. If you use these in like a soap dish, you know, and just wash your hands with it, it lathers really well. Well, actually, I don't think it lathers that well, but it lasts forever. I remember the first one I bought of this and I couldn't get rid of it. But that's a good thing because value for money, right? This started off as an Oxford Street exclusive and I guess they moved it into other stores because I found this in the Brighton store. It's honestly lovely and I feel like a lot of people overlook it, along with some other things on this list that people often see and just walk past. I'm here to educate you, friends. So let's talk about some things that I think people walk past and think, well, that looks interesting, but I'm not gonna actually get it. This one is the Tea for Toes foot powder. This has a really nice sort of herbal scent to it. It's very like tea tree. I don't know, it's really nice. And what you do, you basically just rub it on your foot and it dries out the moisture, and then you put your shoes on and then you won't end up with like sweaty, smelly shoes. You can also put this like in your shoes just to give them sort of like a nice fresh scent. And even though it says foot powder, like I'm pretty sure you could use it on any part of your body that's getting a bit sweaty, you know? But I mean, I'd keep it on your feet, but you probably could use it for other things. This is really good if you suffer from like clammy feet and clammy hands. I do. I'm really clammy. Like I can't even touch my phone screen without like smears all over it. Is anyone else like that? Because no one else in my private life, no one else that I know has this problem of oil marks on their screen or anything they touch, but I do. Anyway, this is very good. Tea for Toes. I'm clammy. Next up is another product that a lot of people walk past. I know this because I have never ever in my lifetime of loving Lush seen anyone else buy one. This is called the Full of Grace Serum, and it is a solid serum. You might have walked past this. Oh yeah, I can't do that now because I'm not autofocused, am I? It's a solid serum and essentially it melts in your hands with your body temperature. Rub it between your hands a few times. Like I'm gonna put this down. Rub it in your hands a few times and then you end up with like a nice serum oil on your hands. Rub it all over your face. You can either leave it there like a night moisturizer, or because it has mushroom extract in it, you can leave it on your face, put on a face mask. The mushroom helps the face mask absorb into your face. Wash off the face mask, then put another layer of this serum on and then go to bed. And if you're someone that doesn't really suffer when your face is caked, then your skin will feel so baby smooth. I know that some people can't really use creams overnight because they end up like breaking out. I don't know if this does it because I'm very lucky in that I don't have that, but it's all natural. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful product. It's so softening. It's essentially a night cream, but just really, it's thick, boy. The other day I was watching wrestling with Lily and I just turned around to her and whispered, I really like thick boys. And she hasn't stopped laughing at me yet. Next up is the No Drought Dry Shampoo. Do you know how many times I had to say that? You all know what a dry shampoo is, and I know a lot of them come in like an aerosol, and it's really fine. But for years and years before dry shampoo even hit the shelves, you know, like Batiste and stuff like that, my mum taught me as a kid, if you have greasy hair and either you don't have time to wash it or you're trying to just like not wash your hair every day, then use some talcum powder. I did that at school and I didn't brush it out enough and ended up with white hair and everyone was really mean about me. But if you do brush out your dry shampoo, then you're gonna be fine. This product is essentially just like talc. It actually has talc in it, but the main ingredient is corn flour, but it's also got lime oil and grapefruit oil, which gives it this really nice sort of, it's a really light, subtle scent. Oh, you can really smell the lime. It's like an after note, you know, all these notes. But essentially it's dry shampoo. I prefer it to the aerosol ones. The aerosol ones are just really chemically, they just smell really chemically. Like, it doesn't really matter what scent they say they are, they just smell of chemicals to me. But this doesn't. Keeps you fresh. I like it. So I think we should move on to the face. I have a few face products here. The first one is one of my favorite products. And you know, I know that I always say like, oh, this is my favorite, but like this is definitely in like the top 5. This is the Let the Good Times Roll. What would they even call it? Like, it doesn't even have a definition. Oh, face and body cleanser, apparently. I've never used this on my body, but I have used it on my face. Basically, it's maize, like popcorn. It smells of popcorn. It has little bits of popcorn in it, and it's really fine and gritty. So when you grab a piece out and then you wet it slightly and rub it in your hand and make a little paste, you then rub it on your face. And it's like that apricot scrub stuff you can get, but way more gentle. It just gets in all the little pores you got, and it's just really great. I use this like every other day, I think, in the shower. And as you know, my skin is quite smooth. I'm gonna say it's because of Let the Good Times Roll. Might not be, but I get through so many tubs of this because it's just really good. It smells amazing. Go into Lush and just smell it, even if you can't afford it. Just stick your nose in it. I mean, you might get kicked out, but it's worth it. It's a great product. One of my faves. Next up, we have 3 face masks. Now, I believe it's a good thing to like switch out your face mask so your skin doesn't really get used to them. And also, all 3 of them are just really amazing for different reasons. First one I'm going to show you is a fresh face mask, meaning you're supposed to keep it in the fridge. And by supposed to, I mean I bought this a week ago and forgot about it. This is the Don't Look at Me face mask. This actually has tofu in it. That sounds like it was supposed to be followed up with a fact, but it has tofu in it. It's mostly kaolin with some lemon juice, rice syrup, grounded white rice milk. All right, rice, chill out. It's got neroli oil in it, grapefruit oil. It's a really, really nice scent, and that's actually what drew me to the face mask in the first place. It smells like a spa to me. It smells like, it really, really does smell like a spa. It's that nice sort of, I don't want to say chlorine, that's like a terrible thing to put on your face, but like I feel like you could just inhale it and just relax, you know? It doesn't smell fruity to me. I don't know what it smells of. But I probably should have put it in the fridge. This was a bright blue in color, which is just the coolest thing to me. I don't know why. It just stands out from all the others. There are some face masks that I absolutely hate from Lush. I think they are abhorrent. Porridge, I'm looking at you. But this is by far the best fresh face mask. Maybe even the best face mask. This one leaves your skin so baby smooth after you've washed it off. Like, none of the others do that for me. This is fantastic. Next up, we have the Mask of Magna Minty face mask. It's really minty. That's all you really need to know. And it's bright green in color. This one I find really, like, I have combination skin, right? I get like really oily here and then really dry here. But I find this kind of helps to even out your oiliness and dryness. And it also makes your skin look a lot less tired. Look, I don't know the science behind it, and there will be people saying, you know, oh, well, something that sits on your face can't make it less tired. But for some reason, it does improve the appearance of your skin. It's also really, really good if you're someone that's prone to breakouts, because the mint will help to like dry out your spots a little bit. Basically, you know how they say like, oh, put toothpaste on your spots. It's like that, but a face mask and really soft. So definitely use that. And the final face mask is one that if you'd asked me last year, I never would have said it was like an essential for me, because I still don't like the smell of it that much, but I can overlook it because of the texture and how it makes your skin feel. And that is the Cup of Coffee face mask. Honestly, I used to detest the smell of it. I still don't like it. I really don't like coffee, like at all. I hate the smell of coffee. I don't know how people can like it, but it's like a chocolate coffee. Why is it like chocolate? It also has coriander seed oil in it. So if you're someone that's not a fan of like big, strong smells, maybe this isn't the one for you. Sorry, a dog is walking past my window. It's a Springer Spaniel as well. Oh, doggo. Oh, he's got a ball in his mouth. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh! Sorry, Lush will resume after doggo time. Oh, he's such a good boy. You're carrying his ball. He's just so happy. I'm dog sitting 2 pugs soon. 5 days. I have let myself in for hell. Anyway, Cup of Coffee. The main reason that I like this so much is the texture. It's got these really sort of big, gritty, I don't want to say bits, but it is just bits. I guess it's like ground up like coffee bean or something. That would make the most sense. But this one is great for like just leaving it to sit on your face, and then once you're ready to wash it off, rub it in just all over gently as well. Don't tear your face off, but just all over, and then wash it off, and your face feels so exfoliated. It really is a wonderful product. I often wear this when I'm in the bath watching wrestling, but this is another one that will perk you up. I haven't really noticed like a massive change in my skin from using this, but it's probably because I use it quite often. So like I'm always exfoliating. I'm always just rubbing my face off, you know? But I mean, my skin is pretty smooth for a 25-year-old. So thanks, Lush. Anyway, let's talk about some more exfoliating, shall we? This is the Salted Coconut Hand Scrub. This is still, I think this is like my second pot, and this has been out for like 2 years. I think this debuted in the Oxford Street store in 2015. Like I said, this is only my second tub. This stuff is so hard to get through, and that's a great thing. Basically, it's a scrub for your hands. That is the definition of a hand scrub if you look at it. Basically, what does it have in it? Fine sea salt is the main product that scrubs your hands. It's also got tofu in it, believe it or not. It's got lemon, but it's also got loads and loads of oils. It's got I can't remember how to pronounce that. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Apparently it's kupuasu. So there you go. You can either use it dry And then like that really scrubs your hands because it's still got butter and oil in it, so it's not like drying your hands out. Or if you want a more gentle experience, then you can wet your hands first and then do it. If you're someone that uses your hands a lot, then this is really, really great if you have like calluses and like rough skin on like the palms of your hands. This is really great. Leaves your hands really baby soft. And then you can follow it up with another essential, which is the Handy Gurugu hand cream. Look how old and dirty this is because it's another product you just can't get through. It smells incredible. It's just like a really nice soft lotion smell. This is so old that it's got like the old fonts on it. Oh my God. When was I supposed to have used this by? Oh, I was supposed to have used this by August last year. Whoops. It's still gonna work. You know, the ingredients aren't as active now, but it's still gonna leave your hands soft. Main ingredient is rose water and then shea butter. Shea? What do you say? Shia LaBeouf? If you use the hand scrub with this, could you say it's Shea LaBeouf? It's got so many oils in it. Anyway, that's why this product is so good. Once you've exfoliated your hands, just use a little bit of this. I'm actually gonna use some now because I haven't used some in ages and just, oh my God. I'm pretty sure my friend Kira also agrees with how lovely this is. I swear I saw her make a video talking about her Lush stuff and oh, this feels so good in my hands. Okay, we're getting weird now. Handy Gurugu is very, very good. There are also some hand masks you can get now. I haven't used those because I don't really have the time to sit there and put my hands in lotion because I'm always busy. But if any of you have used a hand mask, then let me know. Final two products, because again, we've been going on for a very long time. This one is the Rub 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 Shower Scrub. You can get this in two variations. You can either get it in the liquid form in a tub, or you can get a solid scrub, which is like a block. The problem that I found with the block is you're going to use it in the shower, right? Or in the bath. It's a wet room, isn't it? You know, you got moisture and steam and all that stuff. It just disintegrates. And, you know, after like one or two uses, it just falls apart in your hand. That's the experience that I've had with all of the solid scrubs. But the liquid one is just amazing. Problem is, this one, it's very easy to get through. Like, it's very easy to scoop out a load and then use it all and it just falls down the drain. But if you can contain yourself, then this is a very, 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 very good product. Let me show you what it is. That is a problem with this one. They're very hard to open. Makes it worth it though, because look at this baby. It's basically just lots and lots of salt. It's fine sea salt with lemon juice, water, jasmine flower, loads of stuff. And when you rub it all over your body, like, that's gonna give you an amazing exfoliation. And of course, when you're in a shower, like, it'll be a lot more gentle because your skin's already wet. I have never known a product to leave my skin so smooth. This just has that effect. Let me know in the comments below if you back me up on that. Like, have you ever used this and then rinsed it off and then felt yourself and gone, ooh! I wouldn't recommend using it dry because now my hand's gone really sticky for some reason. Use it in the shower, okay lads? But it's a great product and I get through quite a lot of these. This is absolutely an essential for me. And the last product is for the hair. I know that I've spoken a lot about Lush's hair products in the past and there are a lot that I don't like. The conditioners don't work on me at all, like Veganese and in fact I can't even remember what the other ones are. Like American Cream, I think it's called. They don't do anything for me personally. The shampoo bars are great, but I don't actually use shampoo in my hair all that often at all anymore. Maybe like once a week I'll use shampoo, maybe less than that, because I hate to destroy the market, but you don't need to use shampoo to wash your hair. But my favorite hair product by Lush is called Roots. I've spoken about this many, many, many times. This and Shui Wen Hua, both of them are amazing, but Roots for me is wonderful. This is mostly like a scalp treatment. You just rub it on and then like 5 minutes later your head feels so cold and so cool and it basically tingles the follicles and stuff and it's supposed to encourage growth. I don't know if it actually does, but it does make your hair feel wonderful and it's such a strong peppermint smell. Oh God. With 3 kinds of mint to stimulate the scalp and hair follicles, olive oil to give conditioner strength, honey to soften and soothe, and nettle absolute for shine. Jeez. But my hair is very, very, very prone to being damaged. Like literally I dyed it dark for my music video just to top up my roots. And ever since then, I've just had breakage. Just from like a box dye, my hair is like, nope, I quit. Because even though I have a lot of hair, it's all very, very, very fine. This stuff will help to, it won't thicken the hair shaft. Nothing actually does that. But it will make your hair feel thicker and fuller. There's another doggo. That one's not as cute. I'm sure it's still a very good boy. But you're not as cute as the last doggo. Everyone here owns dogs. I'm very jealous. One of these days, I'm gonna get my own dog. and then I'm never going to go on holiday ever again. Anyway, Roots is a wonderful, wonderful product. I would say if you want to try any of the hair ones, try this first. If you are okay with using eggs and honey and stuff, try out Schwa Wen Hua. That's a horrid smell. It smells of eggs and vinegar, but that one is extremely good for hair quality. But start off with Roots. I prefer Roots overall. Anyway, that was actually, no it wasn't. Was it? That wasn't all at all. Notice how I didn't actually use anything Twilight based in this video, just because it's very obvious to everyone watching that if it smells like Twilight, it's an essential. Hang on, they're in one of these drawers. It's an essential, isn't it? Bubblegum lip scrub. This one is really, really old. I was supposed to have used this by May last year. But these ones, like, they don't expire really. Like, they're not going to tell you that, but they don't expire. I love the lip scrubs. I love this one. I love Popcorn. They did another one called Lush Puppy. I think that's coming out soon. They've done another one called Honey, which I'm not a massive fan of, and I don't like the mint one either. But this one, Bubblegum, is amazing. I love it very, 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 very much. There is another one they did for Christmas called Sugar Plum Kisses, I think, or something like that. Sugar Plum Fairy. That might be it. That one smells like the comforter, and that is like, oh, that's amazing. But this one smells of Snow Fairy. You just rub it all over your lips, and it gets rid of the dead skin. And if you want to eat it, then you can. If you're someone that thinks it's gross, get over it. It's delicious, and it makes your lips smooth. Moving on. Next up, we have this. If you ever wondered what product I use for my god-awful eyeliner, and my skills do not reflect this product, this is the Independent eyeliner. The reason I love this so much is not only because it's a really, really jet black, but also because the brush, which again, you can't see, it's really fine. It's made of like separate hairs, so you get absolute total control with the flick, and you know, you can use the right amount of pressure. I usually switch between this and a Barry M1. The Barry M1 I've used since I was like 12, and I still use it. And I think Bethan said she still uses it as well. But this eyeliner is really, really, really good. I know their makeup products are kind of known to be very expensive, but honestly, this is the first one I've had, and I've had this for way over a year, and you can still see that the level is up to there. I can't get through it. It's an incredible, incredible product. And lastly, we have a moisturizer. This is such a light moisturizer. If you're looking for like really thick kind of moisturizing serum stuff, then, you know, go for the Full of Grace. But this one is Vanishing Cream. It's a low-fat lavender moisturizer that disappears into the skin, leaving nothing behind except beautifully soft skin. And it's very, very true. It's their best-selling moisturizer. I think it's also their cheapest one, but it's so versatile. It's really thin. Like, look, that's gonna fall out. But to me, that's a good thing. My skin doesn't like really, really, really thick moisturizers, especially if it's just before applying a face of makeup. My skin wants to drink it in and then be done with it. I find a lot of moisturizers sit on my face. Someone's gonna take an audio clip of me saying that. Like the Full of Grace, like I'm okay to use that overnight because it's got a long time to soak into the skin. But if you're getting ready to go out and you're in a rush, this is really, really great to use because it just goes in your skin very quickly. And it smells amazing because it smells of lavender. It's my favorite. You know, I have lavender growing in my garden. Like, my landlord must have planted it before I moved in, and it's just started to sort of flourish, and I have fresh lavender now, which is nice. To start selling it, make a little bit of a profit, even though it's like the most common plant. Anyway, this video's gone on for a really long time. I hope that I have introduced you to some new products. They are a staple in my house, and once I run out of them, I get a new one. What are your Lush essentials, if you have any? There are some people who use like face cleansers that make my eyes water. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, I will speak with you tomorrow. Well, not like always, because Vida's nearly over.